With the stuff that Jon Perrin had out there tonight?
Jon did a good job. That's kind of what we grew to expect out of him last year when he pitched on Friday for us and pitched so well. And tonight was a good start for us. We needed a good long outing out of a starter with the 4-game weekend that we're playing, and Jon gave us exactly what we needed tonight.
What was he doing well out there?
Well, I think he had 3 pitches working. He used his changeup, his slider, and his fastball. His arm strength was good tonight. His fastball had a little more length to it than it did his first time out. And we played good defense behind him, which was important. Last week in Tempe, we didn't play real good defense behind him early. He never got his rhythm, and as a result, he only had about a 30-pitch outing. Tonight, he got to 85 pitches and did a very good job for us. Was
it tough for you? I know you got the pitch limits and everything, but when he's throwing the no-hitter there?
No, not really, because this is about a long season, not about individual moments. At 85 pitches for a guy that only threw 35 his first outing, we need Jon for the long haul, and we trust the other guys. So if a no-hitter was in the cards, it would have happened. It wasn't, but we're happy with the win and happy to have a guy that threw well, can build on that for his next outing.
How big is it for you guys to get the offense going? 11 runs tonight. Seemed like everybody in the lineup was doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was a good night for us offensively. We got contributions up and down. We bunted the ball pretty good. We ran the bases a little bit, and we hit some balls hard in the gaps. And you've got to do that if you're going to score runs up and down the lineup. So we've seen some pretty good pitching right out of the chute. I think our first 4 games we saw Lilac, Kellogg, and yesterday Andrew Moore. So we saw 3 of the better pitchers in the Pac-10 to start the season. And those types of at-bats are good for us. They're tough at-bats early, but if you can handle those types of guys, we saw Burr out of the bullpen for Arizona State in the first weekend, and we saw 2 outstanding freshmen from Oregon State yesterday. So we're seeing some quality pitching. And part of that journey of coming out here early is making adjustments to handle big league stuff, and we've seen some guys that have thrown it at us. So tonight was a good night for us. We were able to get in their bullpen early and put up some runs late that broke it open.
And you guys lost a couple of big bats in the middle of the lineup, Fish and Creedmeyer. How is your offense kind of different this year, do you think?
Well, you hope that you can absorb those guys, graduation and signing with different guys, absorbing those RBIs and those big hits, and I think we can. Probably the biggest challenge for us right now is playing without Donovan Walton, who's our leading returning hitter from a year ago. He's out right now with a wrist injury, so we're going to have to absorb those runs and those hits and those quality at-bats up and down the lineup. And we have the guys that can do it. I think we do. I think we have a chance to have a good lineup 1 through 9, and we got to find different ways to score. We may not rely on the home run as much as we did last year because we had 3 or 4 guys that could juice the ball out of the yard, but I do think we have a chance to score up and down the lineup, and we're going to need to do that if we want to win.
And Conor, kind of stepped up tonight. I think 3 hits, pretty good night for him. With him and Tim in the middle of the lineup, your offense kind of really took off last year when Tim got hot. What do those 2 guys have to do for this team to be successful?
They just need to be consistent, be who they are. They don't have to try to do anything different. They just need to be themselves day in, day out. Tim is a patient, grinder type guy in the middle of the order. He's not your traditional middle of the order hitter because he's 5'8", but he can hit the ball to all fields. He's patient. He knows the strike zone, and he has a feel for the clutch hit. Conor just needs to be Conor. We don't need him to do anything more than he's got a beautiful swing. He's got an advanced approach. Tonight you saw him drive the ball to right center pretty well a couple times, but it is a jump going from the 5-6 hole to the 3-4 hole. That's an adjustment because now everyone are pitching to you with their best stuff. They're not letting you beat them, so to speak, and you're hitting with a lot of runners on base, so you see a lot of different patterns and breaking balls that you have to handle. So we just need our guys to be who they are. No one has to try to elevate or replace anyone. They just need to be consistently good players and stay within themselves.